Do not be anxious about what will happen tomorrow, for the same everlasting Father who cares for you today will take care of you tomorrow and every day. Either he will shield you from suffering, or he will give you unfailing strength to bear it. Every one of us has felt the sting of regret, those moments when we wish we could turn back the clock and choose a different path. But what if I told you that some of the wisest figures in history possessed a secret to living without regret? It's true. The ancient Stoics, thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, mastered the art of maintaining tranquility and making decisions with a clear, unwavering vision. Today, we delve deep into their world, not merely to explore an old philosophy, but to unearth practical, actionable advice that can transform how we face each day. From managing stress and anxiety to making choices that align with our deepest values, the wisdom of Stoicism is not about dwelling on the past. It's about taking command of our future. So, stay with us, because you won't just learn about these philosophical giants. You will discover how to use their teachings to lead a more fulfilling, regret-free life. Let's unlock the power of Stoic wisdom together. I promise, you will walk away with a toolkit that just might change your life. And before we begin, be sure to subscribe and join us for the entire journey. Each segment builds upon the last, helping you harness the full power of Stoic wisdom to revolutionize your life. Number 1. Everything is history repeating. Marcus Aurelius faced one of the most devastating pandemics in history, the Antonine Plague. This catastrophe could have plunged his empire into mass hysteria and chaos, but Aurelius chose a path of calm, deliberate action. He implemented practical measures, such as subsidizing funeral costs, recruiting new soldiers, and even selling his personal possessions to fund the military. His response was not driven by fear, but by rational decision-making, a hallmark of Stoic philosophy. This historical episode teaches us a profound lesson in resilience and perspective. Stoicism encourages us to see the repeating patterns in the human story. As Marcus Aurelius himself said, "Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too." This insight suggests that by studying history, we can better prepare for the challenges of today. The notion that history repeats itself is not just a cliché. It is a grounding principle that offers comfort. It reminds us that the trials we endure are not unique, that others have faced similar, if not identical, struggles. This wisdom echoes in the words of other great thinkers. The Greek philosopher Epictetus noted, "Nothing is permanent except change," which aligns with the Stoic understanding that the world is in a constant state of flux. Aristotle observed that adversity is a necessary conduit for growth, suggesting that through suffering, wisdom comes to us by the awful grace of gods. Today, as we confront global challenges, be they health crises, environmental issues, or social upheaval, we can draw strength from these lessons. Our current events may seem unprecedented, yet when viewed through the lens of history, we see a vast tapestry of human endurance and adaptability. This perspective does not just comfort us, it empowers us. It inspires us to approach problems with the same rational and composed mindset that Marcus Aurelius exemplified. By embracing history, we do not just learn about the past, we learn how to face the future. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This mindset can transform our approach to modern crises, helping us to see them not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Number 2. Ignore the noise. Marcus Aurelius once insightfully observed, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." This profound statement highlights a common human paradox. Our own self-interest is often overshadowed by our concern for what others think. In today's digital age, this problem is more prevalent than ever, as we are constantly inundated with a torrent of opinions, news, and social media updates. This overwhelming flow of information can dramatically amplify our worries and anxieties. Here, Stoicism teaches a vital lesson: the importance of filtering out the noise to focus on what truly matters, our own values and actions. The philosophy encourages us to maintain our focus on our own conduct and character, rather than being swept away by the sea of external opinions. It is about recognizing what is within our control and letting go of what is not. As Epictetus famously said, "Only the educated are free." This education is not merely academic. It is the wisdom of emotional independence and discernment in the face of external pressures. This principle is critical in our modern world. It teaches us not to be driven by the fear and greed that so often permeate public discourse and media sensationalism. By adhering to our personal values, we can maintain a clear path forward, undisturbed by the surrounding chaos. This concept resonates deeply in other philosophical traditions. Socrates emphasized self-knowledge with his famous dictum, "Know thyself," implying that true wisdom comes from understanding one's own nature, not from being swayed by the masses. Plato's allegory of the cave can be seen as a call to focus on enlightening truth rather than the shadows of society's falsehoods. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we learn to prioritize our mental and emotional resources on what genuinely benefits us, fostering resilience and autonomy. We learn to distinguish between useful feedback and mere noise. This discernment allows us to remain steadfast in our principles, undisturbed by the unfounded fears that so often guide public sentiment. By practicing this principle, we equip ourselves to navigate the complexities of modern life with greater composure and effectiveness, free from the distracting clamor that seeks to divert us. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Stoicism teaches us that a well-lived life is not just about enduring difficulties, but about finding joy and presence in each moment. Marcus Aurelius offered a powerful directive in this regard. Remind yourself that it is not the future or what has passed that afflicts you, but always the present. This wisdom encourages us to shift our focus from what was or what will be to what is. By centering our attention on the present, we engage fully with our current reality, which can significantly reduce anxieties about the future. Mindfulness, a core component of Stoic practice, is the conscious effort to be aware of our environment, our emotions, and our thoughts without judgment. This awareness anchors us in the now, helping us break free from the endless cycle of worry and speculation. It teaches us to appreciate the current moment, whether it involves simple daily routines or complex tasks, finding depth and satisfaction in the immediate experience. Epictetus underscored this when he advised, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." Peace, the Stoics believed, comes from aligning our desires with reality. This practice finds parallels in the philosophies of Aristotle, who spoke of virtuous action in the present moment, and Plato, who suggested that true knowledge comes from deeply engaging with the reality of the present. In practical terms, mindfulness can be cultivated through simple, effective practices. Taking a few minutes each day to meditate, focusing on your breath or bodily sensations, can enhance your ability to stay present. Similarly, fully engaging in a single task, eating, walking, or conversing, without the distraction of digital devices, can heighten your appreciation of the moment and reduce stress. This emphasis on the present is not about ignoring the future, but about cultivating a quality of attention that makes us more effective now, which in turn better prepares us for whatever the future holds. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to live more fully, less burdened by unnecessary worries, and more enriched by the beauty of the immediate. Number 4. Serve yourself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote a reminder that seems especially relevant in our fast-paced world. Life is short. That's all there is to say. Get what you can from the present, thoughtfully, justly. This statement encapsulates a core Stoic belief about making the most of the here and now, not in a hedonistic sense, but in a thoughtful, purposeful way. We now live in what is known as a delayed return environment. This modern concept resonates deeply with Stoic teachings. In essence, the choices we make today often do not yield immediate results. This disconnect between action and outcome can be a significant source of anxiety. You work hard today, but the fruits of your labor may not appear for weeks, months, or even years. This is where Stoicism offers a valuable perspective. It teaches us to focus on our daily actions, ensuring they align with our long-term values. Consider the simple act of taking a walk. From a Stoic viewpoint, this is an exercise in reflection and mindfulness, clearing the mind to focus on the present. Cooking a healthy meal is not just nourishment, it is an act of self-respect and care, a practical application of treating oneself justly. Engaging in a hobby is more than a mere pastime. It is a way to cultivate personal growth and ground ourselves in the moment. Marcus Aurelius practiced this himself, journaling the thoughts that would become his meditations, a form of self-service that kept him centered amidst the chaos of ruling an empire. Seneca offers complementary advice. Hang on to your philosophical principles, as if they were divine commands. Do not allow any uproar to snatch them from you. This is a call to remain steadfast in our daily practices and self-care, treating them as essential parts of our day. By focusing on serving ourselves in the present, we inherently prepare for the future. This is not selfishness. It is self-preservation and self-enhancement. It is about cultivating resilience by ensuring our daily lives reflect our deepest values, which in turn allows us to contribute more positively to the lives of others. Number 5. Serve others. During the Antonine Plague, Marcus Aurelius demonstrated profound leadership by consistently placing the welfare of his people above his own safety. He chose to remain in Rome amid the crisis, a testament to his commitment to serve rather than retreat in the face of danger. Stoicism does not just regard serving others as a noble act, it views it as an essential part of a virtuous life. The philosophy teaches that our own well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of the collective. When we extend acts of kindness and service, we transcend our own concerns and connect with something larger than ourselves. This is not just a moral ideal, but a practical strategy for personal and social wellness. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This metaphor beautifully illustrates the Stoic belief that individual interests must align with the common good. The benefits of serving others are not limited to the recipients. Engaging in service shifts our focus from our own troubles, allowing us to adopt a more outward-looking perspective. Acts of generosity, whether large or small, create ripples that enhance our sense of community and shared humanity. Seneca emphasized this when he said, "Wherever there is a human being, we have an opportunity for kindness." This perspective encourages us to see every interaction as a chance to make a positive impact. Modern psychological research supports this ancient wisdom, showing that altruism can decrease stress and increase life satisfaction. Whether it's volunteering, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a kind word, each gesture of kindness is a step toward fulfilling our duty to others. These acts strengthen our bonds, fostering a supportive network that enriches our lives and provides a buffer against our own anxieties. In this way, serving others is about recognizing our interconnectedness. As Epictetus said, it is how we react to the needs of others that matters. By choosing to react with compassion and action, we not only alleviate the burdens of those around us, but also cultivate our own inner peace and resilience. Thank you for joining us today on Stoic Journal. Remember, the path to a serene and purposeful life is just a thought away. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of Stoicism, don't miss our next video, which you can find right here on the screen. Dive deeper, learn more, and continue to grow with us. Thank you for being part of our community, and we'll see you in the next video.